Hello everyone. Welcome to Channel Nitrix. Anbernic RG-ARC detailed as new Sega Saturn-inspired gaming handheld. As we already know, the new Anbernic RG-ARC handhelds are heavily inspired by classic Sega controllers. They look nearly identical to the Sega Saturn controller and the new Retrobit Sega Saturn controllers. We absolutely love this niche device. It's one of the only recent handheld emulation devices to feature a 4-inch screen and no analog joysticks. Anbernic will distinguish the pair in a few other areas, too. For example, the RG-ARC-D will have a touchscreen display, which the RG-ARC-S will lack. Nonetheless, both models will rely upon a Rockchip RK3566 chipset and LPDDR4 RAM, 1 GB for the RG-ARC-S and 2 GB for the RG-ARC-D. In other words, the RG-ARC series will feature the same chipset as the RG-353PS that Anbernic launched earlier this year. The gaming handheld has 2 USB Type-C ports and a mini HDMI connection, as well as a micro SD card reader. And this device has a very clear best use case to play some of the best Sega classics and 2D arcade fighting games on a 6-action button handheld. Both the dual OS and single OS models implement a capable RK3566 chipset that will deliver impressive emulation up to 64-bit. That means you'll be playing some of the best 2D fighting games on Capcom arcade systems, Sega Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, and all of the usual retro consoles. The single OS version of the RG-ARC, which is available in transparent black and transparent blue, will retail for only $69.99. Anbernic's newest handheld, the RG-ARC, changes things up from the Game Boy aesthetic to a form factor that's Sega Saturn inspired. The pair will emulate games using 4 ARM Cortex-A55 CPU cores running at 1.8 GHz and a Mali G52 MP2 GPU. As RetroDodo notes, the RG-ARC series resembles a Sega Saturn controller, with a small display sandwiched between a D-pad and 6 gamepad buttons. Unsurprisingly, both RG-ARC models have 2 sets of shoulder buttons too, for emulating games that can take advantage of them.
哎，啊，看走看。干他！哎，裤带，右下。